Hey guys, welcome to Season 5, Episode 17 of Castle. Here we go.
911, what's your emergency?
You can help me, please. I only have a few seconds left.
Ma'am, what's your address?
250 Avenue C. Please hurry.
Send help right away. Can you tell me what's happening? Ma'am, I need for you to tell me what's going on. Ma'am, can you hear me?
What?
The lights went out. It's coming for me.
What's coming for you, ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
I'm gonna die.
Ma'am, are you there? Hello? Ma'am, are you there?
That call came in at 11:59 from our Vic, Val Butler. She's an ad exec downtown. First responders came moments later. That door was locked and that couch was in front of them. No sign of forced entry.
What the hell?
She looks like she's been scared to death. Literally.
Is that based on your vast medical experience, Mr. Castle?
No, based on the fact she looks like an Edward Munch painting. Really freaky.
So what was the cause of death?
Well, there's no external trauma, no puncture or stab wounds. Once I get her on the slab, I'll know more about how she died and who did it.
I've clocked 2 Indian wood chimes.
There and there. These are things used to ward off evil spirits.
Like Burma.
I heard that.
What are you saying, Castle? Oh, was the boogeyman out to get her?
I'm saying maybe that's what she thought. Why she said, it's coming for me. Why the lights went out. Why she inexplicably died and why she looked so scared.
She was scared because she was about to be killed by an actual person. So we should spend our time looking for that person. Let's set up a canvas and talk to everyone in the building that might have seen or heard something.
What happened to Val? What's going on?
What she thought was going to happen versus what actually happened are two completely different things.
Yeah, because if Val was a victim of anything, it's her lousy tasting men. Canvas pots. One of her neighbors saw Freddie in the building an hour before her death.
Of course.
Never hurt Val. I loved her.
Really? Then how do you
loved you,
explain
man.
this restraining order that she filed against
It was a
you? Is that
misunderstanding.
love letter?
Misunderstanding.
Well, that witness saw you in Val's apartment last night.
But I didn't kill her. Yes?
They're all the same.
Only because she begged me to.
Do you actually expect us to believe that she invited you over to her apartment after she filed a restraining order?
Val was alive. I swear.
Freddie's
Well.
alibi checks out. Friends confirmed they met them at 11. They hung out at a club till dawn.
So he's not our guy.
Well, I'll just point out that Val asked him if he believed in the power of evil and then was talking about how it was real. I hate to say it.
Then don't. As soon as you find a package, I'm gonna
No, but they were looking for evidence of the murder, not mail.
So maybe that's what freaked Val out. She knew that that package was coming from her killer. Did you find anything yet?
Yes. Closet with more stilettos than yours. Didn't think it was possible.
Wow, that is
Any luck?
incredible.
Yes, looks like the package she got contained a CD or a DVD, so be on the lookout for a disc.
Disc. Gotcha.
Becca? Can you come here?
You saw. You're not on the third day. You died.
You okay? Did you find something?
When did you say Val got that package?
3 days before she died.
That was midnight on the 3rd day. She died because she saw this disc.
You're dead.
I saw it. Which one's up next? Legend tells of a mysterious video that can harness the forces of evil from the beyond. The disc is a harbinger of great misfortune, marking its watchers and sentencing them to certain and unavoidable death. I
What?
saw it. Just like Val did. That's why she said it's coming for me. That's how she knew when she was going to die, why she was trying to ward off spirits, because of the message on that disc.
How's a DVD gonna kill you? It's gonna come at you like a ninja star? Cut your head off?
It's gonna
The actual DVD will not
jump
kill me,
through the screen.
It will be the spirit inside the DVD, just like in The Ring.
Ooh, the one with the creepy waterlogged little girl crawls out of the TV. I didn't sleep for days after that movie.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. That movie. It's fiction. It's a horror story in a book about urban legends.
Yeah, I mean, because that's all it is, right? A legend.
Many legends are based in truth. I saw the video.
It's
At
not
midnight,
real.
3 days' time, I will die.
It
I
was
will
a
die.
threat for Val, and it wasn't made by spirits. It was made by her murderer. So, tracing the disc to whoever sent it should lead us straight to him. There's a P.O. box on this air bill. Could you look into it?
Yeah.
And Ryan, why don't you take a look at this disc and see?
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Et tu, bro.
What did you say about this story being a legend?
Jenny and I, we are trying to make a baby, so we're abiding by every superstition in the book.
Okay, fine. Here, Esma.
Nah, I can't. I can't watch that. If I watch that, it's gonna make my partner out to be a wimp. And I can't have that. Yeah.
This is so pathetic.
We appreciate it.
I will watch it. Castle, I'm doing my job. Someone here has to.
Okay, think of the risks. You may not think there's anything to this, but what if you're wrong?
You know, I appreciate your concern, but it's just a DVD.
You can't just play it. Let me take precautions here. Oh, precinct suffering my fate. Oh, man.
Castle, I'm not scared.
Well, I wasn't asking for you.
Are you ready?
Doesn't matter. It gets worse.
It's like American Horror Stories intro.
You saw midnight on the third day, you die.
You're right. It is kind of creepy.
Thank you.
The killer made it creepy, Castle.
Wait. Go back. That one there. That's the Tibetan wheel. Symbolizes rebirth. Hang on. That is the Masonic compass. They felt it represented resurrection.
Your point being?
So rebirth and resurrection?
Rebirth. Resurrection. This video obviously resurrects something from the grave beyond, something dangerous, something murderous. I mean, what other explanation can there be?
There are plenty of explanations, Castle, and none of them are supernatural. In fact, I bet Perlmutter has our cause of death by now. Those talks and autopsy reports should be done.
Oh, that's so creepy. Could you imagine someone sending that to you, though?
Detective Beckett.
You have no idea who did it.
And Defective Castle.
So, Perlmutter, how was Val Butler killed?
It appears she died of heart failure.
At 27.
Did she have heart problems?
Oh, she jerked my dead once it stopped beating.
What made it stop? Is it possible that she was poisoned or OD'd on drugs?
Nothing showed up on her blood panels.
What about what caused her,
Her post-mortem contractions of the facial muscles are not unheard of.
You don't know what killed her?
Wouldn't say that.
Do you have a theory?
Not at the present time.
That means you don't know.
Why does everybody keep asking about box 1135? Wait, who else is asking?
11:35.
Some brunette chick came in here a couple days ago.
Probably Val. What'd you tell her?
Nothing, bruh. It's against company policy. Well, I think that this trumps company policy, so who owns the box? That's the weird thing. The guy who owns it died like 3 months ago, so he couldn't have sent that package unless he sent it from the great beyond. The box was last rented by an Andrew Levine who died of liver failure 3 months ago. Somehow I don't think he's connected to this case.
So the killer covered his tracks. He must have written a random P.O. box on the packaging slip.
Or?
That's
No,
so
Ryan,
weird.
There is no or.
I'm just saying. Maybe the reason we can't trace his package's origin is because it was sent from another realm.
Ryan is right. It was sent from another realm. New Jersey. I looked into the airbill, not
Damn New
Val's
Jersey.
Package. Turns out it's one in a sequence of airbills, all sent from the same guy, Jason Bennett. Lives in Hoboken.
Looks like a fake old man, honestly.
Hey, Robert, I just want you to know. Just thought you should know that I really value our friendship.
Okay. Thanks.
It's priceless to me. But we could put a price on it. What would that be?
What are you talking about?
I just want to know how much our friendship would be worth if you were...
Holy shit.
We got to Bennett too late.
Yeah, about 2 days too late. That looks like about how long he's been dead. He couldn't have killed Val.
And he got a package with a disc in it, just like Val 4 days ago.
There's a blackout here, too. Same MO, same freaky ass.
At the same time.
Third day at midnight. I knew I shouldn't let you watch that disc. Now in 48 hours, we'll both be dead.
Says you just found a stack of airbills at Jason's place.
So then the killer used one of them to send the disc to Val.
There's gotta be a better connection between our two victims than that disc. Ryan, can you check in with Jason's family, see if anyone recognizes Val?
Yeah, on it.
Espo, why don't you cross-reference their records and see if there are any similarities between the two of them?
You know, if there's gonna be pictures of us hanging up there, we should really pick them up now.
We could always use the photo that I took of you in bed the other night.
I don't know if that's how I want to be remembered.
Castle, I was joking. There will be no photos of us on that murder board. By tomorrow, we are going to find a connection between our two victims that will lead us straight to a flesh and blood killer. In the meantime...
Bro gets so wrapped into his theories.
So,
I love it.
Call it a night. You know what, actually, We could go back to my place tonight and take some more photos.
I might be convinced. Well, wait a minute. In every horror movie I've ever seen, having sex pretty much guarantees we will die. So, for the safety of us both, I say we just hold off.
Are you sure? I mean, think about it, Castle. This could be our last time.
That's what you're doing right now. This is not helping. I'm gonna remove myself from temptation. A good night's sleep will give me some perspective.
Bro actually thinks he's gonna die. Oh, God.
Huh? Wes! Hey, it's Rick.
Geez, Rick, it's after midnight.
Yeah, sorry. I need some advice.
Is Stephen King beating you in Texas Hold'em again?
Yeah, right. No, but this is actually about your movies. I mean, the name Wes Craven is synonymous with horror. You've made a fortune scaring the crap out of people. My soul to take. All the Nightmare on Elm Streets, terrifying.
So you call me up in the middle of the night to join my fan club? What?
Ha ha. No. I know that you've researched evil spirits who reach out from the beyond for all your films.
Of course.
I was just wondering if you knew how to stop those pesky suckers.
Is this you making your own movie? I mean, are you writing a horror screenplay?
Yes. I just thought I'd give you a little friendly competition. Just got a little writer's block is all.
Okay, what's the story?
Ruggedly handsome hero and his notoriously practical lady friend watch a disc that's killing its viewers within 3 days.
Practically.
Really? You don't think that's a little derivative?
Yes, but I am hoping to distinguish the ending. You know, make the third act a survival tale rather than a bloodbath. I just can't figure out how to get my heroes out of this mess.
So the key is always in the spirit's origin story. Once you have that, you can start to figure out the spirit's weaknesses. If it's using the disc as its portal into our world,
then the disc will contain clues as to the spirit's story. Wes, thank you.
Oh, that makes sense.
Listen, buddy, it's late. I gotta go.
Friendly competition, my ass.
You guys have got to be kidding me. We didn't find a single connection between our victims?
No.
None of Jason's relatives recognized Val's photo?
Nobody from Val's family had ever seen or heard of Jason.
We're still looking through their records, but so far, nothing.
So we're at a dead end.
Maybe not. After much reflection, I realized the key to solving this is figuring out the story on the DVD. To that end, I crowdsourced one of the images to my legion of followers.
And someone recognized it?
Oh, you betcha. According to Bedazzle Cats 39, you're looking at the Brunswick Inn in Port Campbell.
Bingo.
Wait,
Val's
what?
credit card records show that she spent a few nights at the Brunswick Inn in November 2008.
And it looks like Jason crashed there too, also in November 2000.
That's the only
Okay,
connection.
so both of our victims stayed at that inn at the same time, so maybe they were having an affair.
In 2008, Val would have been 24, Jason would have been 66, and affair would have been...
Gross.
I was going to
Very.
say unlikely.
It doesn't look like an affair. They stayed in separate rooms.
The victims were at the inn was on the disc. There's got to be a connection.
The inn must be the place where some unspeakable horror befell the spirits. Think about it. The Ring, Psycho, The Shining. It's when we get to the creepy old motel that everything starts really going south. So this must be the
Castle.
location of the spirit's origin story.
Or somehow Val and Jason connected with the human killer at that inn.
My version's better.
Why don't you look into the Brunswick Inn, see if there are any red flags, past crimes. Castle and I will go to Port Campbell and see what we can find.
Maybe I should stay here. I mean, the inn is just one piece of the puzzle. I should really check the other images on the video, see what I can figure out.
Whoa, you're volunteering to watch that thing again?
Yeah, I don't like I can get any deader.
Hello? Doesn't look like there's anyone
This place is freaky.
here.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here this century.
You're not buying into Castle's spirit craziness, are you?
No? Him. Where's some old campfire story? I'm a grown-ass man.
Need help?
Just so you know, that was me being startled, not scared. You run this place?
41 years now, but you're in the wrong place. We're close to the season.
We just need to ask you a few questions. Do you recognize
41
these people?
years.
Val Butler and Jason Bennett. They stayed here back in 2008.
Long time ago, 2008. Seen a lot of faces come and go.
They would have been here in November. Do you remember anything unusual from that period?
You wouldn't happen to know their room numbers?
Yeah, 213 and 313.
The 13s. Those rooms, they're not
normal rooms. They're reserved for people involved in trials at the courthouse. Down at 1135 Elm.
1135, that's the same number as the P.O. box in that package.
That's gotta be it then. The murders have to be connected to a trial held at the courthouse in November of '08.
There's only one trial. Took place in November '08. It's a terrible thing.
You remember a trial from 5 years ago?
No one here can forget. It's the trial of the century. That man murdered half a dozen people.
What?
Who are you talking about?
Nigel Malloy.
The serial killer.
This is all about Nigel Malloy. It makes perfect sense. The clock tower from the DVD, it's the same clock tower from the courthouse where he was tried.
The rooftop and the alley were the scenes of his third and fourth murders.
Yeah, and Jason and Val, both witnesses in his 2008 murder.
So this is like a fan?
Nigel Malloy must be taking revenge against the people that testified against him.
Yeah, there's only one problem.
He's, what, still in prison?
Nigel Malloy
Or
is
dead?
dead.
Yeah.
He died in prison 3 years ago.
3? It's all this 3s and 13s and...
Nigel Malloy, they called him the Grim Reaper. His signature? Searing symbols, like the ones we saw in the video, into the flesh of his victims.
Turns out that Val and Jason were witnesses to the kidnapping of Malloy's first victim, Esther Alonso.
Take a look at what Nigel Malloy said in an interview he did right before he died.
So, Mr. Malloy,
how did he die?
You actually believe you can't die?
My victims gave me unique insight into death, into its secrets. Even when my body perishes, my essence will continue on. I will continue on. You see, death is just the beginning.
That is
That gives a whole new meaning to the word psycho.
Find a way to let his spirit live on.
Like the killer in those Chucky movies who transferred his spirit into that spooky doll.
Exactly. Only instead of a doll, it's a DVD. That explains the message you saw you die. The witnesses saw his crimes, so they must die.
Well, then given that logic, we'd both be okay because we're not witnesses.
But you're a cop. I'm a cop. Helper. I mean, you don't think a convicted serial killer is going to have an axe to grind with the NYPD?
Castle, Nigel Malloy is not involved. He's dead. But someone else might be acting on his behalf. Ryan, talk to the DA in Port Campbell.
On a scale of 1 to Hannibal Lecter, what are we dealing with here?
I'm sorry, but doctor-patient privilege prohibits us from characterizing or describing our patient's behavior.
No, that's okay. We understand.
Here we are. Let's go over the rules. Please don't hand him any objects or take anything from him. Don't stand too close to the glass. If you need any help, just press the red button on the wall behind you. Okay? Now, please, just sign here, acknowledging that you understand the rules.
I feel like I'm signing my life away.
Let's hope not.
Oh, hell no!
Please, have a seat. I so rarely receive visitors.
But you have received a visitor recently. Val Butler. Why was she here?
Oh, sweet girl. She came to ask me if I'd send her something.
And did you?
How could I? I can't send anything to anyone.
You could have just gotten someone else to send it to her, just like you could have gotten someone else to kill her.
I have the perfect alibi. Because I'm innocent. I don't have TV or internet access. I don't send or receive mail. The only personal contact I have is through visitors. And Val is the last one I've had in years. So who could I have sent to dispatch her or the other witness?
Oh, well, we never actually said anything about the other
Exactly.
witness being killed, so how would you know anything about that?
I think it's time for you to go. I have nothing more to say.
Oh, my.
Look, he told us everything. That slip-up proves that he's been talking with someone about those murders.
Ryan.
Hey, we need you to subpoena records from the asylum. See who Leopold was in contact with by phone or over email.
Yeah, sure, but just so you know, there's been a development.
What do you mean,
Kind
what
of
kind of
development.
Well, while looking into the Malloys, Nigel's name came up on a police report.
What kind of a report?
He was reported missing a few days ago.
Missing. The guy has been dead for over 3 years.
Yeah, about that. The groundskeeper at the cemetery where Nigel was buried noticed that his plot has been disturbed.
As in dug up?
Well, not just dug up. Nigel Malloy's body has disappeared.
Hasn't disappeared.
He's risen from the grave.
You want me to explain the dead serial
It's gotta be a
killer's
fan.
body? I don't know what happened here. Yet.
That's it. That's all you've got.
But I can assure you that it has nothing to do with Nigel Malloy rising from the dead. It's his brother. Leopold Malloy is behind all of this.
Yo, doesn't look like Leopold has anything to do with this.
No, that can't be right.
The guy's crazy, but he was right about one thing. He has no phone, no email, and no visitors besides Val.
There's got to be someone.
Okay, but someone else had to have talked to him.
Can't tell you how he did it, but I can tell you who's next. I checked into the court documents on the Malloy trial. I noticed a pattern. Jason was the first person to testify. He was also the first one to die. A day later, Val, the second person who testified, was killed.
Okay, so they're being killed in order of their testimonies.
Who's lucky number 3?
Mark Heller. I talked to his girlfriend. He received a disc 3 days ago.
That means he's due to die tonight at midnight. That's in 4 hours.
And where's Mark Heller now?
That's the problem. He watched the video, he freaked out, and left the house. Nobody knows where he went.
Mike, Heller's financials show that he bought groceries at a store outside Kingston yesterday. His family owns a cabin up there.
That's probably where he's holed up.
Okay, Esposito, you keep digging into Leopold.
I would get to
Ryan,
him as soon as
Find
possible.
the other witnesses, make sure they're safe. Castle and I'll head off to Kingston and see if we can get Heller.
We're going to a cabin in the woods in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, so?
Sounds like the co-ed checking out the strange noise in a basement in a slasher thing. It's a recipe for disaster.
It's not a slasher flick, it's a murder investigation, and I'm going up to that cabin, so you coming or what?
Why can't you go alone?
How sweet.
Stop first. Okay, so I've got incense, glass spatula, mirror. This is a veritable war chest for fighting evil spirits.
Is that holy water?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Priest.
You just gotta boil the hell out of it.
And you just keep it around?
It will come in handy one day. Now, what weapon do you want?
I think I'll be fine with my gun.
Now, check this out. Looks like Val, Jason, and Mark Heller had something else in common.
Hey, Beckett. Beckett. Beckett.
I can't get him back. I don't have any reception.
There's something tying the three of them together.
Yeah, I haven't got any bars either.
Yeah, well, we are in the middle of nowhere.
Can this get any worse? A dead serial killer has gone missing. We've both seen a cursed disc. We're in a cabin in the woods with no cell phone reception. I don't need Wes Craven to tell me how this ends.
Well, think about it this way, Castle. In all of those horror movies, someone survives.
Yeah, someone. One of us. And the other one is cursed with being charming and funny. I don't think I need to tell you what kind of chances the comic relief guy has.
Mark Heller?
The door's
Mark
unlocked.
Heller?
Hell no. Mother.
Can't say I'm a fan of the decor.
No, neither am I, but we're just here.
Unless you leave, you're gonna die.
Mr. Heller, I'm Detective Beckett. NYPD.
Well, then you won't mind showing me ID. Can't be too cautious. Not with Malloy witnesses dropping like flies.
Look, we know about the disc. We're here to take you to the precinct where we can protect you.
You can't protect me. He's back.
Look, Mark, if the pattern holds, you got 2 minutes before... so let's talk about this in the car.
You know, just being in the same courtroom as Malloy was enough to make a grown man wet himself. Psycho yammering about death and rebirth and all that hoo-ha.
Okay, hoo-ha, we can be talking about it.
You know, neither me, nor Val, nor Jason wanted to testify against him or the other guy.
What do you mean, the other guy? Are you talking about Leopold?
Oh, God.
Time's up. It's here. You think it'll matter that we still have a day left, or will it be like a 3 birds with 1 stone thing?
Where are your circuit breakers?
Outside by the tool shed.
What?
Someone's out there.
Seriously? What's it like? Is it ghastly, pale, pissed?
I can't get a good look at his face. Do you have a back door?
Yeah, through the kitchen.
Okay, Castle, you keep an eye on Mark. I'm gonna head out back, double around, see if I can surprise him.
What? Wait, we're splitting up?
Yeah.
Seems like Dead by Daylight. The killer's close.
NYPD, hold it right there.
Why can't he just leave us alone? We suffered so much already. The guilt nearly killed the 3 of us.
Why would you have guilt about getting a serial killer convicted?
Because that's not the whole story. We all have blood on our hands.
Blood? What blood? Mark, talk to me. I need to know what blood is on your hands.
What does it matter? He's come back for us. We're all gonna die.
It matters because if you did something wrong, it could be the key to getting out of this alive.
Hey! Leopold's nurse? Leopold, it was you. No. You're the one that's killing for him.
No.
You don't understand.
That's how he got to the witnesses. He was using you.
You don't get it. I'm not here to kill Heller. I'm here to save him.
What are you even talking about?
That's why we had the appointment.
Step back! Step back!
All right. He knew that people would think that he was behind the murders. And then he wouldn't be able to get out of the asylum. I love him. I was just trying to protect him. We knew we had to stop the murders. It's not us. I swear.
If it's not even, who is it?
I don't know. But I went to Nigel's grave just to be sure. I dug it up. He was gone.
No. Evil spirits don't kill. People do.
Before Nigel, the police arrested someone else, David Collier. Guy had a history of mental illness. Me, Val, and Jason had to pick him out of a lineup. None of us were sure, but the police,
They pressured you into saying it was Collier. What happened to him?
He couldn't take it. The accusations, what people were saying, he smashed a light bulb in his cell and he used the wire to electrocute himself.
So his heart stopped. When did he die? Mark, exactly when did he die?
At midnight, third night he was in prison.
You saw midnight, third day, you died. This isn't about Nigel, it's about Collier. Mark, you gotta think. Did he have any friends, any relatives?
Yeah, he had a daughter, Amanda.
Val's roommate's name is Amanda.
What? Oh, hell no, bro.
Your 3 days are up, Mark. The same 3 days of fear my father had.
Oh my god.
Stop right there.
Wow! Right in my eyes!
What the?
I can't see. Where is she?
This is for my father.
Holy water!
See? Told you this holy water would come in handy.
So, according to Amanda's psych records, she suffered a mental break about a year ago.
That must be when she started fixating on revenge. Planning to punish all those who wrongly outdid her dad.
You know, she must have cozied up to Val to find out where Jason and Mark were.
And she used this to knock them out.
The mug?
No, the taser. It's a modified taser. It's a disorienting light and amplified voltage.
Enough voltage to stop a heart.
And make the facial muscles contract.
I guess Amanda wanted the people responsible for her father's death to suffer the same way he did.
So 3 days of fear capped with a dark, heart-stopping death.
Yeah, but how did she get the power to go out?
She used this. She attached it to the cabin circuit breaker. It emits a magnetic charge that interferes with the system. So, I guess that there is a logical explanation for everything.
Oh, I don't know. What about Nigel? How did his body go missing from his grave?
I can answer that. Turns out he was never buried. His body disappeared from the morgue shortly after his death. The police didn't want to make it known, so they buried an empty coffin. But here's the odd thing. His body was never found.
So, he could still be out there. Somewhere.
That's so creepy.
Okay, so here's to a job well done. And now you can finally get rid of this bucket list of yours.
What's that look for?
Be with Kate? That's your number one? When did you write this?
Well, like 3 years ago? Ooh! I crossed that one off.
I want to make a bucket list. I've never done that before.
Sorry, still 1 minute till midnight.
Are you serious, Castle?
Yes, I'm serious. I'm not taking any chances. This is one deadline I want to miss.
You know, it would be a shame if something happened to us, because there's one thing on my bucket list that I would like to accomplish. And it involves a little trip that I do. With ice.
See, now that definitely sounds worth living for.
Hey, Castle! The ice is melting.
Okay, I just, in 3, 2...
Oh, what a show, what a show. I don't like horror. I really don't. I don't like horror. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the feeling. I don't like the feeling. Makes me uncomfy. No good. No like. Not a fan. Anyways. We are almost done with season 5 of Castle, which is crazy. Come so far. Show is somewhat nearing its end. I mean, we're getting there. Anyways, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I'll see y'all next time.